Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are on the planet. This is the official Season 3, Episode 1 kickoff of the Abundance Blueprint podcast with yours truly, Naomi Saadiq. And today is our Soulful Sundays episode, My Mama's Faith is Still Fueling Me. This episode is released on August the 3rd, 2025. Today our music is being brought to you by Mindful Med, right? So check them out over on YouTube. And welcome back to the official Season 3 of the Abundance Blueprint podcast with yours truly, Naomi Saadiq. This is a show where we don't chase abundance, we blueprint it. And this show isn't just about business, it's about becoming. And so every episode, we explore what it's like to build wealth, purpose, and legacy, especially as Black and brown women, navigating systems that weren't made for us. And Soulful Sundays, they're not about strategy, they're about stillness. That's where we breathe, reflect, and honor the truths that fuel everything else that we do. Today I'm honoring the woman whose faith and fight are still fueling me, my mother. So a sacred weight, not sadness. And people assume that August is heavy for me, and it is, but not because I'm grieving. It's heavy because it's anchored. August is the month that my mother was born, on the 11th to be exact, and she passed away at just 29 years old, living 1,200 miles from home, far away from the people who knew her best. But even then, she stood in her faith. She fought for her peace. She raised her children with everything she had. She didn't fold. She didn't run. And I don't mourn her. I move like her. Right? So fuel, not fear. Every single August, I feel the same urgency. A divine push. And for years, I didn't know what it was. And now I do. It's not a deadline. It's a destiny cue. It's God whispering, you come from a woman who didn't waste her time, so don't waste yours. Her faith still fuels me, and her fight still feeds me, and her life, as short as it was, gave birth to this blueprint. So I want to talk a little bit about motherhood, legacy, and the children who carry us forward. And now I'm the one doing the raising, right? My son, Stacey, who's 22 now, and his quiet strength is what keeps me grounded. He doesn't talk a lot about a lot of things, but when he does, it hits. And he reminds me that leadership doesn't always need a mic. And my daughters, Minah and Nadia, they are soft but fierce. And their joy is not accidental, it's intentional. And I fight harder because they're watching. And I carry all of them, not with pressure, but with pride. So a breath for the builders. You already know what time it is. On this show, we like to talk about how breathing resets the central nervous system, right? And how it can lower the blood pressure up to 10 points on every side. Just like when you go into the doctor's office, they tell you to put your feet flat on the floor, right? Take a nice deep breath, sit up straight, and relax as much as possible. So breathing is just that, right? So we inhale. And as we inhale, we are going to honor the women who came before me, before us, right? So inhale and hold it. And exhale. I carry their power in everything I build. Again, Inhale. I don't chase abundance. Hold it and exhale. I blueprint it. Okay? In this season, we move differently. I'm not the same woman who started this podcast. I'm more grounded, more direct, more committed to this mission. This isn't a season for performance for me. It's a season for presence for me. So if you're listening to this, just know, whether you're grieving, healing, scaling, or simply surviving, you don't have to chase what's already in you, beloved. Okay? Now, it took me a while to really get to that point where I understood that, right? And taking a small scale back and talking about my mother, right? My mother passed away at age 29 due to complications from lupus. SLE lupus to be exact. And so she was misdiagnosed for a long time, dismissed, overlooked. No one was listening to her. Hello, right? And maybe she was taken before she ever got the full chance to live. It was 2 months before I turned 2. So at 2 years old, I couldn't even celebrate my mama. My brothers were 1.5 years and 7 years older than me. So imagine their grief, right? So the truth that this woman, Shirley Ann Edwards, who got married and changed her last name to James. So Shirley Ann James, right? She never got a chance to fully live and watch her children grow up. And that truth haunts a lot of families. But in mine, it fuels my fire. Because I'm not just living for her legacy. I'm exposing the systems that failed her. And I'm protecting my daughters from that same fate. I'm telling my son that being unheard is not the same as being unworthy. And I'm building a blueprint that doesn't leave women like her behind. Her name was Shirley. Her name was Shirley. And she was my mother. All right? So, this season 3 of the Abundance Blueprint podcast, baby, I want you to remember this every time you press play. We don't chase abundance, we blueprint it. And this episode was dedicated to the woman who planted that truth in me, my mama. May her faith and her story forever fuel what I build. If you're feeling this, sit with it, breathe with it, and when you're ready to move, I'll meet you here. All right? Y'all check out my link tree /the Abundance Blueprint. Take your time, take your power, adjust your crown, and take your peace with you. Remember, stay consistent, stay focused, and remember the goals. I love you.